Hey, hold on. Do you want to see me make this miniature into a creepy miniature? Because this is a little too quaint for me. So in my last haunted hidey hole video, I did the kitchen, and this time I'm going to do the office. Or I guess it says studio, but whatever. It's an office to me. So I'm just unpacking all the little bags, and I'm just making the base, and then I got to paint it because I'm not putting that stupid little paper on it. Look, they wanted me to do a lot of things in this DIY kit, but you know what? I'm an adult, and I can do whatever I want. I don't have to follow your stupid instructions. What are you gonna do? Come after me? I don't think so. You gotta find me first. And I'm like a ninja. See, look at my ninja skills. Hiya. and then they wanted me to cut out these little panels. I guess to make the wall look thicker? I don't know. But I went rogue and I did real wood for the trim. And then I wanted to distress the wallpaper because, you know what? Nothing is creepier than wallpaper that's falling off the wall. Okay, there might be a few things that are creepier than that because that's like a relatively cheap fix, but you know what's not cheap? Holes in your floor. Oh, now that's creepy. I mean, as a homeowner. And then look at this little shelf that I make. Bam! But then I went to go paint it with this chalk paint. Is that mold? Has anybody had mold in their chalk paint? Oh, that's gross. But I just ignored it and kept painting because if you ignore your problems, they'll probably go away or be 10 times worse. I don't know. Don't ever take advice from me. But look at these little picture frames that, yeah, I had to cut out of paper. But, you know, it's okay. They make cute little pictures for on top of my cute little shelf. It's so freaking cute. And look at that. One thing that I don't need to cut out of paper is this little Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower. But then here's 7 more things that I need to cut out of paper. I think it's worth it though, because look at the little maps and the picture frame and the box. I'm not sure why the side says no bunnies, but okay. All right, I know you're saying that this is not creepy enough, Ashley, and I totally agree. Do not worry. We're going to make this creepy because we're doing a haunted hidey hole, not a cute cubby hole. Although you do have to admit, these books are pretty cute. But I'm going to speed past this because I know you're just waiting for the creepy stuff. Okay, next I need to build a desk. And luckily we have these handy dandy transitions to make it quick. Did you see how quickly I built that desk? And I don't know why I installed the handles before painting, but I guess I like to make things difficult for myself. Anyways, here's my desk. Now let's creepify it because something creepy needs to be in the drawer. Are those intestines or brains? You decide. And don't you worry, I have the best story for this box. One that totally never been told before. It's totally unique, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit because right now I'm making a lamp. Look at that little shade. It's a shady shade. And then all lamps need a light bulb. There's my light bulb with the wires that go through the desk. That's pretty fancy. And then those wires go through the floor. And then I did debate replacing this picture with a circle window, but I'd already glued the wall down and it would be hard to re-glue it. And sometimes I just take the easy way out, okay? I know that the circle window would have made the circle light that came through it 473% better, but it is what it is. Move past. Okay, the time has come, my friend, to talk of creepy things, of hearts and floorboards and intestines and other things. Is that not how the poem goes? Okay, so I'm sculpting this tiny little heart, and can you guess where it's gonna go? That's right, the floor hole. You know, the hole in the floor. Okay, here's my story. So there's this guy, and we'll just pick a totally random name, Edgar, and he is a writer, and this is his office. And one day, he wrote a love letter to a woman called, we'll just name her Lenore. Hold up, look at my little tiny wax kit. My husband got this for me years ago, but I never used it because I didn't want to waste all the little wax pellets. But you know what? You can't take it with you when you die, so I might as well use it. Anyways, back to this story. So Edgar writes the love letter to Lenore, but when he gave it to his maid to mail, she accidentally dropped it behind this bookshelf right here. So he assumed that she had gotten it and just chose not to write him back. How rude. Whoops. Did you see me accidentally cut that? That's okay. A real feather is going to look better anyway. But do you know how impossible it is to get feather fluff out of your studio? It's almost as bad as glitter, but not quite. Okay, so Edgar's heartbroken, right? And then he sees Lenore hanging out with this other guy. So in a rage of madness, he invites this guy over, asking if he knows how to install circle windows. And this guy happens to be a circle window rep. Hold up, look at my little typewriter. Typity type type. So this guy comes over because he's all excited to sell some circle windows. Wish he'd come to my house. And Edgar he unalives him, thinking that now Lenore is gonna love him, but he's got to hide the body, so he puts it in the floorboards. And it's not the telltale heart. I swear it's not that story. Anyway, so it turned out that this guy was not Lenore's stud muffin. No, in fact, it was her brother, and it upset Lenore so much that her brother mysteriously disappeared that she vowed never to fall in love until she found her brother again. So if Edgar had not done what he did, Lenore probably would have loved him, and this drove Edgar so crazy that he thought he could hear the heartbeat of Lenore's brother in the floorboard. So one night he ripped up all the flooring, hoping that maybe he's still alive under there, even though he knows better. I mean, he knows what he did. But the noise that he heard ended up being floor maggots. You know, in the floor. Ugh. Yeah, I know, it's disgusting. So as Edgar is ripping up the floorboards, the police come by to question him about Lenore's brother being missing. And of course they see all the, you know, the floor guts. And Edgar is in prison. The end. What did you think of my totally unique story that's not stolen from anything? And what do you think of this DIY kit that I made my own? So in the last one, you guys said that it wasn't cheating using one of these. So I'll do the next one, which is a cafe. What creepy story should I do for a cafe? I think I can think of a couple. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.